And we 2 minutes in. Nothing. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at? I know I ain't been here in a little while, but better now than never. All right, I said we got a couple people in here, man. I don't know who's in here, but if it's some of my old subscribers, then y'all know what's up. I haven't posted nothing in a long time, y'all. But if y'all new, and y'all just coming along now, y'all might as well just stick it out. Y'all here now, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I don't know how my sound is. Let me see how it here. I'm doing a little mic check right now. Doing a little mic check right now. All right, it's good. Damn, come on, vertical stream. Get some folks up in here. All right, we gonna go for it. We gonna run it. There's show 2 people in here. Really just one, because the other one's me, right? All right, but it is what it is, y'all. So, it's been a long time since I went live or I put any type of pre-recorded content out. And, man, just gonna go ahead and keep it real. Gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? Ain't no other way to put it, but life, right? Pretty much is life. Life just came to whip my ass, right? Came and pack me out real quick. Back to back to back. Then, you know, a lot of shit out here in, I'm down south, Houston, Texas, right? So we had a couple natural disasters that were like really close to each other, right? Boy, and both of those, they packed me out too with both of them. The shit was bad, right? So I couldn't do anything that had anything to do with YouTube, much less even think about trying to put some content out, right, or go live. Shit was it was bad, yo, right? It was bad. Everything you could think of, anything that you can think of that y'all probably go through in life happened to me, and shit was just bad. So I couldn't post something on YouTube. I ain't feel like it, right? I ain't had the motivation. I just couldn't do it, right? Couldn't post nothing. So now I look back at my page and I'm like, damn, I can't just let it just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna let it just go like that, right? I put some work into it. Years and years, and I put some work into it. So this live right here is just pretty much dipping my feet back in the water, you know what I mean? I need some watch time. I need some engagement. My numbers is looking bad. So I'm finna start grinding, right? By any means necessary. Whatever it takes. Y'all see I'm sitting outside right now. Where I'm at, it's what time is it right now? It's 1:26 a.m., right? It's about to be 1:30. And when you got three little ones who all still fairly little, they're not gonna let your boy sit down and make any type of content right inside. So this is about the only time where you get some peace and quiet, where I can actually get on here and shoot the shit with y'all. And what's crazy is this vertical stream used to be popping. A couple hundred people in here. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Man, who else is in here? Why don't y'all say something? I wonder who it is. You still here too? I got a strong feeling I know who it is. All right, y'all, free for all. Anybody now joining, ask me whatever y'all want to ask me. Any and all questions. I'm all ears. And y'all probably hear the airplane passing by. Shit probably loud. And I guess if we ain't gonna get no people in here, I guess I'm just gonna run my mouth in, huh? Like the good old days when I first started my channel. All right, y'all, check it out. I got some content on the way, right? I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, about what this content is about. So y'all know I'm the, I guess you could say I'm the immigration insider, right? When it comes to the illegal immigration problem down here in my particular area. And it's not just here. It's worldwide, it's all over. I got three little ones too, are they okay? Oh yeah, my little ones is, they're perfect, right? My little ones are perfect. As a matter of fact, we just celebrated my youngest's birthday yesterday. And man, they perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way, right? It does get hard having three little ones. They're all small, got a lot of needs. But I tell you what, I wouldn't change it for nothing, because it really is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So yes, me personally, my opinion, children are the best thing that could probably happen to anyone, right? I'm just speaking from my perspective, because I mean, what's there not to, what's there not to just enjoy and love about it, right? Little versions of yourself. And me being biased and all that, I mean, my babies are, of course, precious, they're real adorable. So what's there not to like or love, absolutely love about having children? But to each its own, right? But yeah, Stacy Ray, I hope your little ones are doing good too. You gotta take care of the babies. Gotta take care of them children, right? That's probably the most important thing right now in society, with everything that's going on, is basically taking care of the little ones, the children, the ones who can't take care of themselves. Especially if you got children of your own, right? That should be your priority. But the children, because when I tell you there's an attack on the children right now, it's crazy. It really is crazy. You know, from the way the entire dynamic has changed inside of the schools. You know, I'm a I guess yeah, I'm a 80s baby, right? I'm 36 now. I'm 36 now, so when I was in middle school, high school, stuff like that, there were people who were you know, that played for the other played for the other team, right? The ones who y'all know what I'm talking about, right? There was always those people around from the beginning of time, right? We've always had people who like the same sex, right? Always. There's no disputing that, and there's no trying to argue that. We've always known that there's been people like that since the beginning of time. But when I went to school, never, ever was it a thing to have a teacher who was just openly, openly like that, right? Like, which is, weird in itself to me because it sounds like, oh, hey man, you're trying to tell a teacher or a person that they can't be open about that, right? And I'm like, well, dude, I mean, why would you want a teacher, an adult, to be open about their sexuality in a school with children? It makes no goddamn sense, right? So yeah, maybe yeah, I am. If it sounds bad, it sounds bad, but we're not there to learn about the teacher's sexuality or their preferences. So it makes no damn difference whether or not they come to school, and nobody needs to know that, right? That's their business. Nobody needs to know that. But the teachers are just openly, male teachers, right? They have the pride flags up on their shit, all in the classrooms. And it hit me the other day, and I'm just like, damn, they really are just, it's in full effect, right? It's in full effect. The agenda, whatever you want to call it, it's in full effect. And you can walk into any middle school somewhere right now, your local middle school, wherever y'all from, and you're gonna see the same shit. The number of children who are, how they say it, coming out. It's like a thing now. You know how they have gender reveal parties for your children and shit, like baby showers. They got coming out parties now, right? And they're having these at schools and middle schools and shit, where they're getting everyone to participate, and just make it make sense. How does nobody just stop and say, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Why are we celebrating or doing all this about someone's sexuality and what they like, their sexual preference? Y'all at school. Y'all go to school to learn the basic simple shit. And at that, they don't even teach them that, right? They don't even teach them that correctly. Math, science, reading, English, that whole sex education and all that shit. None of that stuff is meant for any other adult to be teaching your children that. You should be teaching your children about sexual education when the time is right. Only you know that. Only you know when the time's right. I have no idea when that's going to happen with mine, but I guess you just know when the time's right. But I'd be damned if I'm going to send them to somewhere and let another grown man talk to my children about sex education. It makes no sense. What is wrong? What is wrong with parents? What is wrong with parents now? Is the programming and is the mind control really that strong? Is it really, right? I mean, we're all guilty of being. We're all guilty, right, of being programmed, indoctrinated, mind control, whatever you want to call it. But whenever you start to lift the veil little by little, it really just seems like, damn, this shit's been there all along. Like, how have I not seen this? How could I have not seen the play all along right here in front of me? So, I'm not giving it enough credit. I'm not giving the programming and the mind control and all that shit, I'm not giving it enough credit. Propaganda. They've been at it for hundreds and hundreds of years. They perfected it. and it's now just, it's normal, right? It's normal. So much so that if you say anything against it, you're considered not normal. You're outcasted, crazy, conspiracy theorists, all kinds of crazy shit, right? Y'all know, I hear it all the time. If y'all here watching this right now, y'all have been called a conspiracy theorist before. I'm 100% sure, right? If not, and you're watching this still, it's coming. It's gonna come. You're not just watching this. You're not in this algorithm right now, just for right now, right? You're in the algorithm. You're in it. You're gonna continue to get fed the same shit that has something to do with like what I talk about. It is what it is. But so, at the very least, what I could do is at least try and, you know, help others lift the veil, right? Or maybe just speak about certain things that other people will resonate with. You know, light bulb might go off in somebody's mind. When I say it out my mouth, it just seems so fucking absurd. Why in the fuck would y'all allow male or female teachers, but more so male teachers, to be open about their sexuality in school? Why? It's nobody's goddamn business whether or not Mr. Such and Such wants to sword fight with another man at night, right? It's none of our business. So why would they want to go and parade it at school? This is rhetorical questions that I'm asking, right? I'm just saying that out loud. I'm shooting the shit with y'all. I know why. Some of y'all know why. Y'all see the play at hand, right? It's happening right in front of us. Whether the teachers or the people who are involved, whether they know what they're doing or not, they're doing it, right? You know, most of them don't know. Most of them don't know that they're being complicit in helping turn an entire generation of children into something that's just, most of them don't know, right? In fact, most of them think that they're actually all the way doing the right thing by helping or by trying to push certain shit like this in school, right? But I say all this to say that when I was in middle school, if there was a student who was, you know, what do I say? Do I just say gay? Right? Gay, right? I don't know. YouTube's got me traumatized about what to say, what I could talk about. But y'all know what I mean. When I was in middle school, there was maybe one or two students, maybe a handful of students that somebody knew about. They're like, oh, that person was gay, right? And nobody made a really big deal about it, but that person wasn't out there open about it, fucking putting a rainbow flag around their neck like a cape and running down the hallway trying to get everyone else to like, it wasn't like that. If there was one or two gay students when I was in school, nobody knew about them and it wasn't that big of a deal. And now, today, a couple weeks ago, when I went to a middle school, or not too far from where I'm from, the teachers, male teachers, openly walking around just with, you know, they wear their attire, right? They rock their, just like any other gang. They got their rainbow flags. They got their pride shit everywhere. And I'm just like, wow, it's happening. It's happening. Ain't no stopping it. It's happening. As much as we talk about it and try to tell people like, hey, y'all don't see the play? Y'all don't see what they're doing? I think we're past that point, right? I think we're to the point where those of us who are like-minded, when it comes to stuff like this, we're to the point where we now have to start figuring out how we're gonna team up so we can, you know, we can do our thing. When the shit hits the fan, what side of the line are y'all gonna be on, right? And like I said, if you're watching my YouTube channel right now, or if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, we know what it is. You know what it is. but we're past that point of trying to wake anyone up or trying to expose the shit to people. Man, people are so fucking dumb. People are so stupid. It's amazing how stupid people are, right? About some of the most just irrelevant ass shit, right? Things that's just like, oh, be white man, be wise. What's up, bro? What up, man? Long time no see, bro. Trying to make my comeback now. You know what I'm saying? Your boy been through some boy went through some shit these last few months, man, and it's this shit made me reevaluate everything I ever thought about in my life, man. Reevaluate everything. I thought I had it figured out. Thought I knew what it was with women, right? I'm a married man with children. Thought I had it all figured out. But I guess I was still just naive, man, or I wasn't I guess mature enough or not understanding enough. I guess it just comes with time, right? But yeah, man, boy was going through some shit. Couldn't get on the YouTube, couldn't do nothing. So now I'm sitting out here looking crazy at almost 2 in the morning, trying to get some watch time, you feel me? But back to what I was saying, right? I went to a middle school. One of my homies has a son there who just started middle school. And my homie is somebody that this has been my homie since we was little, like little babies, right? We've always like, man, from little babies, getting in trouble together, from small little children to getting in trouble together as grown men, and like getting in trouble together type shit. Like this dude was like, you know, just like me. And if y'all see him, you know, I'm not saying this to judge as far as people with tattoos, right? You know, obviously I have tattoos. If y'all see me in real life, I pretty much have my entire body, you know, from the shoulders, from the elbows up. I have tattoos, so I'm not judging him or saying anything. But if y'all see my homie, he got more than me on his neck, on his face, like all over, right? On his head, all kinds of shit. And you know, me being homies with him since he was little, you know, when little things here and there, I would try to, you know, say shit to him or whatever. You know, I've learned that you can't just go out there and just try to tell people this shit that we figure out about the world and how we being lied to about it. You can't just go tell nobody that they ain't trying to hear it. So I went with him to this middle school. So he went to go do something with his son, and I'm seeing these male teachers coming out their classrooms literally with pride and rainbow flag shit all around them, like just open about it. You know, they walking by dabbing up the other little boys, the other students, and then you can see which students in the school. You know, we've always had the, you know, you had the jocks, you had the group of girls who was the little, you know, the little thought rockets. You had the emo people, the skater people. There was never a gay group, right? Like that when I was in school. Man, that shit in the school now, that's the majority. Like, you know, I'm not saying necessarily just gay, right? Because, you know, under that LGBT shit, it falls under a lot of different categories. So the people who are just non-binary, you know, y'all know what I mean, right? I hadn't been to a school in a long time. I hadn't heard about it. But when I see my homie, who I'm looking at, who I grew up with, same environment, same type of person, tattoos all over the face, I'm like, damn, bro, you don't see this shit? I'm like, you don't see that, how when we was in school, it wasn't like this, and you don't see how, and he just sits there and tell me, oh, man, you know, about people have always been gay, and I'm like, damn, like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Surface level, right? So you can't argue with someone like that. I can't even try to like explain to him like, damn, no, you're throwing your son to the fucking wolves right now. The fucking zesty wolves. The ones that are gonna try to get him and turn him out, right? You're literally just leaving him there every day for 7-8 hours a day. You have no idea what's going on, what's being told to him, what he's learning, what he's hearing. No idea. And then to top it off, you see how the school is just full of the LGBTQ stuff, right? Like, full of it. And again, back to how I was saying, it makes no sense. Why in the fuck we need to know what a grown adult teacher's sexual preference is at a middle school, at any school, right? At any school, period. It's nobody's business. It's no one's business, man. So whenever you open your eyes and you realize, well, shit, why are they doing that? And then you go down the rabbit hole and you start to realize, oh, damn, they've been doing this for some time. They've been turning out a whole generation right in front of our faces for years, right? They've been doing this shit for years. And it's been working, right? Obviously, it's been working. How many people y'all know, like, man, I got all around me people that I would never think. I have close family members, right? Like in the younger generation, the younger ones who just like one after another, it's just like, well, who's next? Which one of the little ones is gonna come out the closet next, right? Not because, oh, they're just, they're expressing themselves and they're being true to who they are. And no, that's not what it is. That's not why. That's not why. That's not why. Because if there was a big old agenda to make all the little children in the world right now, the generation, if there was an agenda to make them all Pokemon players, right? Pokemon card players, then you would see millions and millions of children around the world right now who would be A1 Pokemon card trading, whatever the hell you call that game. You know what I'm talking about, right? But that's not the agenda. The agenda is, let's make an entire generation of children be feminine, make the males feminine, let's make the women masculine. Let's ruin the relationship, let's ruin marriage, the family dynamic. Let's get women in the household by themselves raising children, so we can then send the children to school and have even more of an impact on what they teach them and what they show them. If y'all can't see the play, then like I said, we're past that point of trying to get you to understand that and trying to figure that out, right? You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. And then when that time comes, then maybe y'all can come over here on this side of the line with us and come on our side, right? But the line's been drawn in the sand, y'all. And I know one thing for sure, I will do anything in my power to make sure that I protect my 3 babies, right? They're mine. If y'all have children, they're y'all children. They're ours, right? We do what we want with them. And but like I was saying, they're ours, right? So we do what we want with them. So we only gonna do what we see fit, and we're only gonna do what we think is right by our children, right? And nobody in their right mind would want to let their child all right. So back to what I was saying before I came and got the death stare right now, right? I thought I had it all figured out, y'all. I thought I knew what it was, right? Man, I tell you what, with all of the world going against people like me, right, who have 2-parent household right now, I'm married with my children, they are making it very, very hard for us to be able to thrive and succeed, right, in society. Because, man, no matter which way you turn, it's always something, y'all. It's always something. Shit don't stop, right? It definitely don't. So, one of these ways where I'm gonna make it, I guess, a little better, I'm finna turn this YouTube channel of mine into something big, right? I'm finna make this. Y'all hear me telling y'all now. This channel's finna pop. All right, I'm finna make my channel pop. I'm finna get up there, get the YouTube plaque. I'm finna make it happen. It's finna happen. I want all the good shit, y'all. I want all the super chats. I want all the damn cash apps. I want all that too, right? I'm not finna sit here in front and be like, oh, I'm not. Yeah, that's not what. Yeah, not what. What? Yeah, of course, y'all. I'm rocking with y'all for free. Obviously, right? I've always been since day one. It's always been for free. Back when I thought I was a freedom fighter, trying to wake the people up, right? Giving y'all all the crazy shit that some of y'all ain't never heard things about, right? There's lots of people out there like me who have been putting in this work for years, thinking that we was trying to help people or trying to do something right. You know, freedom fighters for the truth, I guess you could say, or trying to expose that we all actually slaves in this system, and you know, we're slaves, right? Like, if you know, you know. So those of us been trying to tell y'all for years, for free. It's always been free. But now when it gets to the point where I see that, hey, you know, I can build a brand, I can make something out of this, you damn right. I want monetization. I want all that, right? I want all that. That's not what it's all about. But I'm not finna sit here in front and act like, oh no, you know, I'm not gonna turn monetization on. What? Make no sense, right? It just is what it is, y'all. Some people fuck with you, some people don't. So if people fuck with you, they appreciate the shit that you put out there, right? Or the things that you say sometimes that might help them be more enlightened on a certain topic and whatnot, you know, then people show their support by helping out content creators, right? That's the game now. That's the way it is. That's one of the games now, right? Just like the dope game, you got the content creator game. This one's legal though, right? We ain't trying to do no illegal stuff no more. No. We trying to do no. Your boys tired, exhausted, right? I can't go through no more. Man, I can't go through no more. No more legal stuff, y'all. Can't do it no more. I still got one more that's going over my head right now, right? But all the other ones has gone away. This one's looking good too. Should be going away too here, hopefully, next month. And we finna try to turn over this new leaf, right? Finna catch these YouTube checks, y'all. Or get these YouTube direct deposits. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I need this engagement. My watch time hours. If I showed y'all my analytics right now, man, that shit would be like, damn, everything's down. All the numbers is down. No more green arrows. Everything's down. So it's like starting all over again, right? Because you got to get so many watch hours within 365 days. I had it already. Messed that up. Getting strikes. Shit don't stop, right? It doesn't stop. So either I build the brand in my channel and get 1 million subscribers, and I don't need YouTube to pay me. I would like them, you know, to pay me, but at that point, you don't need them to, right? You created a brand off of creating content. If you can acquire 1 million subscribers, you got something. You definitely got something. But shit, I see some big things coming, y'all. Gonna make this shit happen. Boy, gotta get out the hood. We back in the hood now. Boy, back in the hood. Oh, I see the comments now. But anybody want to come ask me anything, y'all? Any questions y'all want me to answer? Y'all want to know something about me? Y'all want to know something that maybe I don't know? Now's the time, right? We just sitting out here. It's 2 in the morning yet. About to be 2 in the morning. We're out here in Houston, Texas, y'all. We're in the hood too. We're in Greens Point right now. Y'all know anything about Houston, Texas, Greens Point? Unfortunately, I had to move my ass back over here But it's all good, right? It's all good. The better shit can't happen if the bad shit don't happen. That's what they say, right? Or you hear all the cliche shit about, the strongest soldiers get the tougher. Oh man, all that BS, right? I'm just going to, just have an open mind about it and deal with it a little bit more. It ain't nothing new to me. I'm born and raised in the hood, in the slums. I don't like it. I don't want my children in this shit, but it ain't nothing new. We get in and out once again. Oh, I'm on vertical stream. That's right, y'all. I'm on the vertical stream. Cool. We getting this algorithm. If we can. Oh, let me get back to what I was talking about. Right? Let me get back to what I'm talking about. Before the whole LGBT shit with the schools now and shit, right? So, like I was saying, your boy was known on YouTube as the Immigration Insider. I had some, details from the inside having to do with this immigration crisis out here, especially in Houston. So I got some content that I'm finna put some videos out, y'all. One in particular, I'm finna talk about the immigration infiltration on YouTube, right? And man, I tell you what, never would you really think it really got that deep, right? And and I'm one who made videos, in the past years ago. I was making videos about YouTube sock puppets. So of all people, I know very well what the hell a YouTube sock puppet is, right? But man, I really did not think that it went to that extent. I didn't think it went to that extent, y'all. I promise you. Some of the YouTubers that y'all watch right now, right? Once you see with the big numbers, doing all the big interviews and all that, they're sock puppets, y'all. They're definitely sock puppets. And I'm starting to see a trend about how they're bringing them from other countries and, have them posing or portraying as if they're from here, right? What does old boy call them? What's the Tariq, what's he call them? Tethers, right? He calls them tethers. So, we'll use that word just so y'all can know what I mean, right? Tethers, if that's what they are. Yeah, because they bring them from different countries and they have them act as if they're from here. How they rocking with the people and they have a cause with the people, but they're not. The more and more I dig and the deeper I look into it, sure enough, y'all, a lot of the YouTubers, look, you can see right there in front of your face, right? Some of the biggest people on YouTube, just to name some, right? Some of the channels that are out there right now. You got Academics, right? He's from Jamaica. He's not from here. DJ Vlad, he's not from here. Who else we got? Some people in the Manosphere, right? Fresh and Fit. They're definitely not from here. And y'all see the shit that they did, what they've been doing, right? Boy, they've been faking the funk since day one. Who else you got? Fresh and Fit. Man, there's so many more, right? But there's a couple more who still trying to kind of fly under the radar, right? But I'll tell you what, y'all. I'm about to drop a video on it, but it is what it is. I'm gonna show a couple of more in there that are also what you would call these quote unquote tethers, right? Especially in the Manosphere. Several. Aside from Fresh and Fit. Oh, okay, O'Shea? O'Shea. We're gonna have to I wouldn't say expose it. Yeah, we're gonna have to expose this shit, right? We're gonna have to expose it. He let too many slip-ups. He got some chinks in the armor now, right? Slipping too much with his everyday videos, little shit that he says here and there. The man's is not from here, y'all. He's not from here. I'll show y'all the proof of whatever of how I came to that conclusion, right? When I drop the video. Maybe I think I'm dropping tomorrow, hopefully. But O'Shea, Duke Jackson, y'all know how the people, y'all know how the damn Indians and Muslims and people from Nigeria, when they come over here, how they give themselves another name, right? That should have been the first right there should have been, damn, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Just weird, right? Another one who we think is a black American, right? And is portraying to be, but is not, and is also from another country, from a country where they speak Spanish, actually, right? But the lead attorney, y'all hearing me here, y'all hear me telling y'all, O'Shea, lead attorney. If them two ain't YouTube sock puppets, then hey, I would admit my wrongs, right? We'll cross that bridge if we ever get to it. But they not from here, y'all. The list really just goes on, right? So I say DJ Academics, DJ Vlad, Fresh and Fit, O'Shea, lead attorney. Who else we got? Oh, who's that big white body dude from No Jumper? The big old thunder thighs. What's it? Oh, Poetic Flacco, right? Poetic Flacco. That's another one. Sock puppet. Coming from another country. They acting like they from here. And then people would say, well, why does it matter, right? Who cares? Well, it matters because why in the hell would there be people who are portraying to be from here, so much so that it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. There's something to me, in my opinion, right? There's something sinister behind it, or there's a motive behind it that it's not in our best interest. Y'all accumulate a following of people that start rocking with y'all, and they start cutting for y'all and fighting other people and defending y'all in the comments and arguing with people and family members because they swear up and down that, you're this that you're talking about on YouTube. But you're not. You're not, right? Oh, Abba and Preach. There's another one, right? They don't claim to be from here. But those two, that's a tricky one, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you that the dude with the dreads, is that Preach? That man can be married to whoever he says he's married to, man. Y'all know what a beard is? That man is he's riding the he's with the Reading Rainbow, right? The Rainbow Riders. Definitely. And again, like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll get on here and I'll say, look, I was wrong. My bad, right? But when it comes to shit like this, I don't be wrong too much, right? You see the track record. Go look at my videos, some of my older ones. I won't be wrong about too much stuff like this. I'm telling y'all right now. The Abba and Preach people, they might even be a damn couple, along with Fresh and Fit. They might even be lovers, right? And again, people say, why would it matter? Well, why would it not matter? Why are these people pretending to be with wives in male improvement spaces, trying to lead the young men and teach the young men things in regards to marriage, relationships, courting women, but they're gay? Why? What the fuck? What? Right. So just think about it, y'all. It's just crazy. With the immigrants coming in, O'Shea, too many people starting to see you slip up, bro. We know. You're not from over here, bro. You're not. Lead attorney, that man's Spanish is better than mine. All right. And I'm I actually am Hispanic, right? Well, I mean, I'm not 100% Hispanic, but his Spanish is better than mine. And you would think, well, damn, he's mentioned before he's lived in Mexico or something like that. But nah, man, you don't. I know people who speak Spanish, and I can tell when someone's Spanish. I'm like, oh, you from the motherland, or are you from over there? You could tell, y'all. The man, Spanish. He not from here either, lead attorney. So it's time to start, you know, getting back on their necks, doing my thing. You know, we got to call them expose video, or we're gonna expose them. It is what it is, right? We got to get these numbers back up, though. I know that much. My YouTube looking sad as shit right now, yo. Sad. Ain't even looking right. I got 47 minutes in tonight, though. It's not too bad for a little comeback video, y'all. Like I said, yo, I'm just trying to run my numbers up. So on the vertical stream, people probably just swiping through and just see my ass right here looking crazy. But I know what they do talking about. I don't know. I don't even know. I really don't. I just came to shoot the shit with y'all. What I was originally planning to do, I was finna just flip the camera around, let that shit just look at the surroundings, right? And just go live and just look at the surroundings. But you know, we can't just do it like that. Gotta give y'all a little something. But I got 50 minutes in, y'all. Look like that's where I'm gonna wrap it up right there. But like I said, we'll come back. Don't fuck with your boy. We're gonna try to make it consistent this time, yo. I'm finna really finna make this YouTube shit happen, man. It's right there, right around the corner. I can smell it. About to pop off. But as I always say, y'all, I appreciate every single one of y'all who's still over here rocking with me, y'all. Straight up. Y'all be safe out there, y'all.